Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me on this makeup look right here, and there's going to be a lot of chit chatting, so let's just go ahead and get started. I'm in a much more homey setting today, more comfy and cozy for our little chit chat get ready with me, but I really am excited to do this video just because I love having the ability to sit down and really get to talk to you guys, and I feel like I don't always get the chance to do that in normal tutorials. And there have been so many amazing things happening. Like, I'm always so grateful for like all these opportunities, but one thing that like is so insane to me is the campaign that I did with ULTA Beauty. So if you haven't seen it yet, there are literally our campaign pictures are in ULTA Beauty stores right now. I partnered with ULTA Beauty and ipsy to bring to life the Meaning of Beauty campaign and kind of just like the endless possibilities of beauty. And it was a really fun campaign to work on because they actually got so many different creators from so many different backgrounds, and like everybody looked so unique and uniquely themselves. And we had ipsy creators, ipsy OS creators, part of the shoot, and yes, it was part of the shoot too. And it was just such a fun experience, I guess you could say. It was actually a week-long shoot. It was crazy because we did photos, we did videos, we had like a full-on salon day. So I'll try to put some like BTS footage here because I tried to get as much as possible because it was such a fun experience and I just wanted to remember it forever. I was like a hair influencer for this particular campaign, so I did like a hair tutorial. We actually went into the ULTA Beauty salon and put in like tape and extensions and dye. I had never done anything like that, and I didn't even know that at the ULTA Beauty salons they actually offer so many services, but I was able to get like a full-on weave going and it just kind of transformed me into like this, I don't know, like a different person, I feel. And I think that's one of the greatest things about beauty itself, and this is something that I talked about in my campaign video that I shot with them, is like the meaning of beauty is really your unique beauty and transforming yourself into like who you want to be and creating who you want to be and giving yourself that extra boost of confidence. So I just thought it was a really great campaign to be a part of, and it had a great meaning behind it. The coolest thing about the campaign actually, or one of the coolest things I would say, because obviously it's just great to put that message across, but you can actually see our pictures inside like ULTA Beauty stores nationwide, which I think is like insane. The first time I saw it, I just about died because it was so crazy, like walk in and see my face just like sitting there. But you can go check them out. They're in stores now, and if you do see your girl in ULTA Beauty, then you can tag me, tweet me, let me know, because it's just kind of surreal, you know what I mean? Even my mom texted me and was like, it's just crazy to like walk into a store and see your face there. She was texting me pictures, she was texting me videos, she was Snapchatting. My mom's on Snapchat, and she was Snapchatting me with her little filters on. She had like a little cat filter on, and it was just such a thing. So yeah, let me know if you guys are able to see it because it's just so cool. I don't know, I'm just, like I said in the beginning, so grateful for like these opportunities, and I wouldn't be where I am today without you guys and without the support like that you guys have shown me throughout the years. And it's so insane also to think that like we're almost at 1 million subscribers now. It's so crazy. But yeah, thank you guys for everything. Whew. Wow, I did not know that this chit chat get ready with me was about to be like a full-on sap story here. Okay, I think for my eye makeup, I'm just gonna keep it super fresh today. What else is going on in my life? Really, that's like the biggest thing that has happened recently. Oh, I'm going to Vancouver this weekend, and I'm really excited because I get to see all my, you know, friends from Vancouver, and I haven't seen them in 3 years or so. I haven't been back to Vancouver in actually quite a while, and I always get questions on this, but I'm not from Vancouver originally. I just lived there for about 3 years. I'm actually from LA. Like, I grew up in Studio City. Like I said, I lived in Vancouver for about 3 years while I was figure skating. So that's why I was there, was actually like for my figure skating training. I went up there, when was that? Back in like 2014, 2013, like somewhere like, I think 2013 I went up there, and I trained up there, and I was skating for Canada at the time. But I feel like a part of me always knew that like I wanted to come back to LA just because I was originally from here and had moved around a bit. But I always wanted to come back I'm gonna take this palette, the ABH Soft Glam palette. This is actually a brand new one because I broke my other one. I left it on the floor, story of my life, and broke the mirror. And then again, it shattered into my powders. Like, why does this happen to me with so many different products? I mean, I think the real issue here is that I'm leaving these palettes and products on the floor that I really shouldn't be leaving on the floor. And then when I'm rushing around, when I'm late, I get a little rowdy and I break the mirror sometimes on accident. So it's a thing. Like I said, I'm just gonna do a really simple eye makeup look, I think. I'm just taking like a warm shade and popping that into the crease. This palette is like such a great palette for traveling, and I'm just remembering that because obviously I was without it. And you know when you like don't have something and you're like, all I want is my soft glam palette? That was me for like the last few weeks. So I haven't had it for a while, but I just like obviously rebought it and rediscovered it. I'm gonna add on a little bit of a warm smoked out liner kind of situation. I've actually been doing this a lot lately, and I really, really like this technique because I feel like it just gives you such a almost like sultry cat eye shape, you know? So for foundation, I'm gonna be using the NARS. You would think that I would know the exact name by now because I use it like every single day, but it's the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Barcelona. And this has become my new favorite brush. It's such a good brush to apply it with. It's from IT Cosmetics, and it's the Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection number 7. And I kind of just go in and make a thin layer, then go in with my blender and make sure everything is like really nice and blended out. And this makes it kind of more of a light layer, so you can really build upon it. You can layer it up if you want more coverage, but I just find that my skin looks so flawless when I do this. I'm mixing in a slightly darker shade as well, just in case, because I still have a bit of a tan. So this is Syracuse. So I mixed together Barcelona and Syracuse of these. I just go in, make a little layer. Smooth as baby's bottom, honestly, guys, with this foundation. I'm still not over it, and it's been months since like I had first tried it out and first fell in love with it. And yes, I still love my Maybelline Fit Me foundation, you guys. A lot of people ask me like which one is my favorite between the two, and honestly, I cannot choose. Like, I literally cannot choose between this NARS foundation and the Maybelline foundation. I love them both. I go back and forth. They both have great coverage. They both have great wear. I will say that the NARS foundation is slightly more radiant. The Maybelline foundation, I wouldn't say is like a super matte foundation, but it does have a little bit more of like a natural matte finish. But I truly, truly, truly love them both. So mascara time, and I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise today. It always comes in handy for me. Honestly, I really like the wand. Like, the wand reminds me of a lot of high-end mascaras that I like. I do feel like mascara is kind of like subjective. It's very subjective. It depends on your lashes. Like, for example, yes, literally can't use any mascara except waterproof ones, or else her lashes just droop down. But I really like this one. So next up, we're gonna go to lashes, and I've never tried these lashes. I already put some glue on them just so that they would be ready for us. They're called the Velour Sinful lashes. They look really wispy and nice. I like to hold the mirror underneath, pop these babies on. Ooh, I like that. I like it like that. Da, 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 da. That is not how the song goes at all. I hope these stay on. That's the only thing about trying new lashes is it is difficult for me to put them on at first, just because I know like my eye shape, and I always use like similar pairs of lashes, or at least similar brands. So I kind of know like how to put them on so that they can stay on with my eye shape. These are really, really pretty and fluffy. I'm gonna be using the Tarte Shape Tape in medium, and I'm just applying a little bit underneath the eyes. Then I go in and blend it out. I found that in general, like when I'm applying my makeup, lately my technique has changed a little bit, and I try to apply as little as possible and then blend it out. And then if I need more, I can always go in and reapply where I need it or build upon those areas, if that makes sense. But I do like to first apply a thin layer, even when I'm talking about foundation, concealer, even powders, just because I feel like it creates a more flawless base. I go back in with a second layer, and this layer is a little bit more hefty. On the forehead, the middle of the eyebrows, I guess you could say, down the nose, and on the chin. Okay, one thing though that has improved a lot is my skin. I haven't been breaking out as much, which I'm so happy about. I feel like you just have to like play around with combos of like skincare until you really do find stuff that works for your skin, and once you find it, kind of stick to it, because I have this theory that you have to stick with skincare for like a couple weeks at least before you really start seeing a difference or really start seeing your skin kind of balance out. But that's just a hypothetical theory, really. It's just in my head, but I think that it takes a couple weeks for skincare to really make some moves on your skin. A lot of you guys have been asking us to do more food videos, me and Yes, but we're kind of out of ideas right now, because I mean, we've done, you know, Japanese candies, Japanese snacks, Mexican candies, Mexican snacks, Mexican food, Japanese food, and we've done like part 2s as well. So we're kind of like low on ideas. So if you have any more ideas for what Yes and I, or what you guys want Yes and I to film together, let me know in the comment section. Although we do want to film like either like a Q&A or best friend tag or something along those lines, like just more like a tag video. So again, if you have any questions that you want answered, if you want to know anything specific, then let us know, because then we'll try to film that soon. It just does get hard. This is another reason I love this brush, by the way, is because it has like this dual-ended bit on it for concealer, so you can go in and like detail, blend out and buff out that concealer. But anyways, yeah, it gets hard for us just because since Yes doesn't live in LA, she just comes down, like, honestly, at this point she kind of does live in LA, because she comes down and stays with me for like 3 weeks at a time. But technically she doesn't live here. She lives up north in Northern California. It just gets difficult because when she comes, we try to film like 6 videos at once, and then our stomachs literally kill us later. Like, we literally lay down and explode basically after eating like 1,500 snacks and candies and lollipops and marshmallows and like all this stuff. Like, it's, you would not understand how much our stomachs hurt after these videos, actually, you guys, because we film them like pretty back to back. If not on the same day, it's always like one day and then the next day and then the next day. Like, it's always back to back to back days. So it's just such a thing. And I just don't know how much more our stomach can take, honestly. I don't know how much longer we can kill our intestines. So yeah, let us know of any other videos that you guys would want to see if the stomachs don't allow us to do it anymore. But we're still gonna try to do stuff. I kind of want to do like pastries or something, like trying pastries. I want to show her Japanese pastries, and I want her to show me Mexican pastries. So that's something that I've been dying to do, just because I have such a sweet tooth. Like, it's so bad. Whew! I don't even get me started with candy, sweets, cookies. I'm all about that life. So I'm down to try some of those. So again, let us know like specific ones that you want us to try. I know a lot of people were commenting conchas. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Wait, let me look it up. I'm pretty sure it's conchas. Conchas. Yes, conchas. It's like Mexican sweet bread. I've been really wanting to try those because they look so delectable. And actually, in Japanese pastries, we have something sort of similar. It's not like exactly the same, but it kind of looks similar. So I'd be interested to show Yes that one. I could talk about food all day, honestly. You guys, can you believe that summer is like almost over? Like, it's becoming fall, and it's just such a thing. Some things I want to accomplish or do in the fall time. I want to have a pumpkin spice latte. Let's Google when it comes out. Chelsea's here. She's helping me try to figure out what to say, because I can't think of anything interesting that's happening in my life. So we're trying to look to the future, you know? We're trying to get some inspiration from fall, from the future, and all I can think about is pumpkin spice lattes, pumpkin pies, pumpkin everything, pumpkin candles. Pumpkin candles are everything to me. Honestly, pumpkin anything. Like every fall time, you know where I'm gonna be, Bath & Body Works all day, every day. Pumpkin, everything. They have a few pumpkin candles that are actually good. You know what else is good? Mahogany teak wood. I've really forgotten about my baking, talking about this pumpkin stuff. But yeah, pumpkin everything. When does it come out? September. We still have a while, guys. Oh no, 1 month. Because it's August right now. Wow, this really turned into a very snatched looking face makeup. I was like something fresh, dewy, nothing too crazy, and then bam, I'm looking full snatched. You know what? One of my favorite things to do is, this was one of my favorite things for summer, but I'm gonna roll it over into the fall, is to take this product, MAC Cosmetics Mineralized Skin Finish in Gold Deposit, and I like to just take this on a fluffy brush and kind of dust it over any spots that we just put our bronzer, and this doesn't really add too much more color or coverage. It just kind of adds a little bit of an extra sheen to the skin, especially if you go in the sun or if you're taking flash photography photos. You can really tell a difference when you do this extra step. I was so happy when ULTA started selling MAC. That's honestly one thing that I really like about ULTA is like they're always adding new brands, new products, staying on top of trends. I feel like they're very like, I don't know, just open. Like they open the doors to possibility. You know what I'm trying to say? They open the doors of possibility in the beauty world. What do I need to do? I need to contour my nose a little bit. I'm just using my face powder in like a little bit of a darker shade to contour my nose. I feel like that's just the most natural way to do it. So that's what I do. You can also take this and kind of blend out, like if you're starting to get wrinkles, which unfortunately I am, you can kind of blend out a little bit of this powder, and I feel like it gives a little bit of extra coverage. Here's a good question for you guys. What do you guys want to see from me coming up? Like, do you want to see more tutorials, more chill videos like this? Like, do you want to see, like, because I know a lot of you guys actually ask for me to do like more of like a real like homey background instead of just always my like color backgrounds, but I'm just such a vibe kind of person, and I feel like, especially when I'm doing tutorials, I like to have like a whole setup. For highlight, we're gonna take it OG and use Becca's Champagne Pop. But yeah, let me know what you guys wanna see, like as far as video topics go at least, because obviously like I wanna make interesting videos that are helpful for you guys. I know a lot of you guys actually really liked when I did my like beginner series, which I'm trying to think of more topics to do, because I feel like I did a lot of the ones that I was intimidated by when I first got into makeup, like a lot of the like contouring and applying lashes. Like I've already done the ones that I personally had trouble with. So let me know if you have any specific topics that you guys would like me to cover as far as like makeup for beginners and like tips and tricks and stuff, or my drugstore series. I'm still trying to keep my drugstore series going strong. So let me know if you guys want to see like fall makeup tutorials with all drugstore products, all affordable products, etc., etc., etc. Pop a little bit of that into the inner corner here, and also up here, right underneath the brow bone. And sometimes I go a little hard in this inner corner, so I like to take a different like pencil brush and kind of just blend it out and make sure everything looks nice and seamless. And then we are going to just kind of finish off the bottom lash line. I'm just gonna take some more shades out of my Soft Glam palette. I'm gonna take Sienna first on a little pencil brush and just go ahead and connect the little winged liner that we made with this bottom lash line, but I'm not gonna actually bring it all the way in today. I'm just gonna kind of keep it halfway because I feel like that adds to this sort of like cat eye look. And then I'm going to take Cypress Umber as well and place that right on the outer edge. I feel like one eye always gets like a lot crazier than the other, and for me it's always my left eye. Like my left eye, my wing will be like touching my eyebrow, and I just don't know what happens to this left eye. It just kind of like it has a mind of its own, let's put it that way. It just kind of takes the reins and just rolls with it and tries to really outdo the right eye. I'm gonna take a little bit more of that mascara and just apply that to the bottom lashes. And one trick that I like to do is take a spoolie, and you can use this like on the end of a brow product or a brow brush, and kind of whisk through the lashes so that they don't stick together and get clumpy. Boom. There you go. Okay, for lip products, I'm so excited because I am pulling out a vampy lip for the first time this year, and that's actually one thing that really excites me about fall, is that the vampy lip always comes back in. Like, that's such a reoccurring fall trend, I feel, and like it'll just never get old in the fall and winter. Like, I just feel like a vampy lip is just the perfect finishing touch to like any fall makeup look, you know? So I'm kicking it off this year with Dose of Colors Chocolate Wasted. So we're just gonna set that down with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This always smells like hairspray to me, honestly, but it works really well, so there's that. Wow, I feel like a different person with this lip color on, but this lip color, Chocolate Wasted by Dose of Colors, brings me back such good memories for some reason. I remember wearing it to my first Gem Beauty San Francisco, actually. I took a train up there with my friend. Ooh, I dropped my phone, but I took a train up there with my friend, Kelsey, she lives in Australia now, actually, but we took like a train from LA to San Francisco, and I remember wearing this to like the cocktail like creator party. It was such a thing. So I'm just gonna finish off the look with some hairspray. This is from Big Sexy Hair, and it's the Spray and wow, the Spray and Play. This is a really good hairspray, you guys. Yes was actually the one that got me hooked on this, because it's so like, it almost gives your hair I don't want to say tacky feeling, but yeah, a little bit of a tacky feeling. And I feel like it just kind of like lifts everything up, gives you some texture, and holds your hair in place as well. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and also let me know what else you guys want to see from me. Like I said, I'm really open to like anything you guys want to see, so comment down below and let me know. And I think that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and also thank you again to ULTA Beauty and Ipsy for, I guess, working with me on the campaign. It was just such an amazing experience, and I couldn't wait to share it with you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys also for all of your support. Like I said in the beginning, I'm not trying to make this happy, but thank you guys again for everything that you do. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.